right, welcome to what are we calling this? Between around the globe?
Around a small world without.
Okay, we'll call it that. I guess that's the tiniest globe.
The tiniest globe skeleton.
But we set up some ambiance for that. How's it going?
It's going great. It's good to be back.
Thank you for coming back. It's been a few months since you were here last.
Yeah.
We talked in I think November when you were on tour here at Burton Cummings Theatre.
Yeah.
Lots has happened, such as a tour that wrapped up.
Yeah.
Winning a Juno Award.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was awesome. Honestly, since we were here last, we've been pretty much going straight. We've done 4 tours since then. It's been nuts. And then in there, smack dab at the end of one of the tours was the Junos, and it was just such a great way to cap it off. I mean, we got to play on the Juno Day, which was the first time for us, which was awesome. Aside from when I sang with Emma a couple years ago. Okay. But got to do our own song, and then collabed with Sam Roberts and took home Pop Album, and that was like, man, it felt really good.
That's very cool. I was actually going to ask you about the duet.
Yeah, that was fun.
How did that even come about? Because you guys aren't really the same sort of genre. It was
That's
awesome.
The best thing about collaboration is the blending of genres, I think. And I know these guys pretty well, and they're awesome musicians. And I think, at a certain point, you just want to try different things. Yeah. And throw a curveball, something people won't expect. And I think that people didn't expect that. And that's the cool part about it.
That's what I like about the Junos and, say, the Grammys and stuff, because artists come together for one night, for one performance, and it's something that you don't expect. And
you'll never see it again, probably.
Awesome.
It's one of those, it's not to say I'll never collab with them again or anything, I totally would, but you want something that's like a little bit special tonight, and it was awesome. It was really fun.
And taking home the Best Pop Album Award, how does that
It was good, man. The record, it came out, we talked about this last time, but I mean, it came out at such an interesting time in my life. I had a baby while we were recording, all of those emotions and all that entire journey was poured into the record, and it was off the cusp of a big bout of writer's block and coming over that, and to make something that I was really proud of, and then be recognized for it in that scale just felt really good, and I was so proud of it. I mean, I don't get nervous for many things. My heart was pounding before they were announcing it, and I was holding on to the edge of my seat. There's some other great artists in there as well. So.
Where do you have the Juno? Do you have it?
I don't have it yet.
You don't have it yet?
No, the one they give you on stage is just like a generic one,
that's right.
And then they take it away from you at the end. But I have them in. I have a little studio room, and I have one from Waving Flag, and then one from the Best New Artist. I have a couple there, and they've like changed the look over the years. It's like a cool little collection. They're really heavy, and they're like great weapons.
I got to great weapon. I like that's how you think of it. It's a great weapon.
Totally. If someone came in, that would be what I would
in case you need, boom.
Yeah, totally.
The Juno.
That's why they make them heavy.
I got to actually hold one last year when the Junos were here.
Oh,
I was
cool.
like, how do I just put this in my bag?
Yeah.
I would have said that I won it for Best New Artist or something.
There you go.
That's my award.
Best Underground Artist.
Yeah. No one knows who I am.
Best talk show right here.
Well,
around the globe.
In the future, that's what the tour. Let's talk about the one that you're on right now. With One Republic. You were here in November. You had a smaller venue, the Bird. The show now with One Republic in bigger venues. What is that like for you?
It's awesome. It's such a, it's funny. It's like we've been touring so much, headlining, and this is really the first one we've done. Aside from a couple festivals that we got off Coachella, which was great, where we're opening. We only play for half the time. There's way less pressure. It's like so easy. Yeah. And yet at the same time, you're playing for all these people who maybe you have the opportunity to win over. So it keeps you on the edge of your game. You kind of just want to be your best every night. So it's cool. Like when you're playing in front of a room full of fans, you can make mistakes and they don't care. They're with you every step of the way. But when you're trying to win over new people, it's kind of like you got to prove yourself as a great musician.
Well, and I wasn't able to go to the show last time you were here.
Okay, but you coming tonight?
I'm coming tonight.
Awesome.
I'm very much looking forward to it. That's one of the things that was a selling point for me to go to the show, was that you were going to be there.
Awesome.
Because I've seen stuff on YouTube and all of that. And
you haven't seen us before?
No, I cannot wait, so I'm looking forward to it. Do you have different nerves when it comes to playing a show in the size of an MTS Center or bigger compared to...
Honestly, it totally depends on the situation. Like playing at the Junos, for example, like your nerves are more in the I hope nothing goes wrong. This is like a live broadcast, or if you are playing at like a really cool festival or something, you're just hoping that everything goes really smoothly. But with this, it's kind of funny. The bigger the venue, the less connected you feel with the audience. And I think it's when the audience is up close and personal that my nerves are a little bit higher. Like like when you can see their faces and when you're right in there with them. But once you're in an arena, it's like you're looking out and it's just a sea of people, and you kind of it's a different feeling. I don't get as nervous for it.
That's cool.
It's
Because
a good feeling.
the thought of getting up in front of 15,000 people, it's like, for me anyway, it's terrifying.
I mean, it would have been for me probably a couple years ago, but now that I'm really confident in the show, we have an amazing team and an awesome band. I have an awesome band, and I'm having so much fun playing. I'm like going on fearless because nothing's gonna go wrong, you know. And it's like I'm just gonna show the people what I got. And you get out there, there's just this sea of people, and they're One Republic fans are really welcoming, really warm, and they take it all in. And it feels really good, and yeah, you're gonna enjoy their show.
Looking forward to it. I want to get to know you a bit, and I want the fans to get to know you in case they aren't, totally, knowing all about you. What about your iPod? What are you listening to when you're not listening to yourself? I mean that in the sense of like making an album and that kind of stuff. Like if you're out, like you're on an off day right now, or yesterday, what would you be listening to?
A blend. I've been listening to a lot of. Mostly what I listen to right now is female-friendly stuff. Okay. Because I guess I connect with it more because I too have a female.
That makes sense.
There's a lot of great new female artists like there's this girl K-Flay. We brought her out on a Europe tour that happened a couple months ago, and that's when I first was turned on her music. Great record. The record's called Life is a Dog. Super killer, Miss K-Flay. I love Lord. That's such a killer record. Love Lana Del Rey. And then, there's lots of wicked, Purity Ring, lots of cool electronic. Banks is awesome. And going back, I listen always to, Joni Mitchell, just Hugh Triggerman, Patti Smith, Kate Bush, and some dudes thrown in there, too.
Just some. Mother's Day. I want to talk about that, too, because it's coming up.
It is, and it's my mom's birthday today.
It's your mom. Okay, happy birthday to Light's mom. Hi, what's your mom's name?
Virginia,
happy birthday, Virginia. Is your daughter on tour with you?
Yes, and so she's watching her right now because my husband's making a record with his band.
Right.
So my mom's out. It's awesome touring with my mom.
Very cool.
Even on her birthday.
Nice. Well, she's celebrating in a good city.
She is.
So they take her out.
It's her first birthday in Winnipeg.
Well, happy birthday again. Mother's Day is coming up in 2 weeks. You had Mother's Day first time last year, right?
Yes.
But your daughter was just little.
She was a small nugget.
Just a tiny nugget of probably pure joy.
Yes.
This year she's a little bit older, another year older. What do you guys do to celebrate? Will it be different this year than it was last year?
You know what? I think she's too young to do anything wrong with. My husband's gone.
Because get your mom to make her draw you a card, and if it's just a bunch of squiggly lines.
I totally will. You know what though? My mom has raised me this way, and I'm sure a lot of people say this, but that we never did anything for Mother's Day or Father's Day because she said every day you should appreciate your mom, and every day you should appreciate your dad, and it's true. I really feel like I'm so thankful for them every day. So when Mother's Day rolls around, it's like, boy, I'm doing the same things for her today that I do any other time. I think though because it's her birthday and it's like the 3 generations, we'll probably go to the keg or something.
Nice.
Yeah. Have a steak.
That's nothing wrong
with that. Give my baby some steak.
Here, baby Rocket has some steak.
Yeah.
Does she like steak?
I don't think she's had steak yet. This could be the time.
This is the time to introduce it. I want to thank you first before we wrap up, but to thank you for coming back in.
Thanks for having me in.
We love having you here.
I like the setup.
Around the globe?
Yeah, around the globe with Adam.
Okay, cool. We'll work on the title, but I like it so far. If you say it's cool, then that's what we'll go with. The show tonight, you are on what time?
7:30.
And then how long do you play for?
It's 40 minutes.
Okay.
So it's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And we have so much fun, and it's going to be a blast.
And what can we expect from Lights and One Republic tonight at MTS Center?
Oh, well, for One Republic, they have some amazing things that they pull out. It's a really entertaining show, actually, so you'll enjoy that. And for our show, I have a killer band, and we have been, touring for months now. Yeah. So it really feels like it's really locked in, and we just have so much fun, and we have so much space to run around in these big arenas. So expect some sing-alongs, and I'll help you warm up your voice for One Republic.
Perfect. Lights in concert tonight, opening up for One Republic, MTS Center. Ticket info, kiss1023.ca. Lights, thank you so much for coming, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. See, I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. Anytime you want. Lights, thanks so much.
See you later.